Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope you all are having a great Christmas with your family and friends. So in a few videos, I've mentioned briefly that I was vegan, but I haven't made any vegan videos, which is a pretty big part of my life. So I wanted to share with you what it's like to be vegan abroad.
California dreaming about you.
So I left home about 3 years ago. I haven't been back. And when I left 3 years ago, that was recently when I just became vegan. So veganism was still very new to me when I left. But being vegan abroad is super easy if you know what you're doing. It should never deter you to go traveling if you're a vegan or be worried about like, what am I gonna eat abroad? Because there are so many resources for you. Online, you find tons of websites like Happycow. Happycow has saved me so many times. And also forums in Lonely Planet. One in particular called Lonely Planet Thorn Tree Forum, where you can find different vegetarian restaurants. So you have to remember that you're not the only vegan that's ever been to this country, and you're definitely not the first. So there's always options for you, and there's definitely always vegetarian restaurants. So go check out those two websites when you're traveling. Most countries have some type of national dish that does not have meat in it. But definitely check out the menu before you order and ask for any hidden meat products. So there are tons of really vegan countries. You can just go to those countries that are super vegan, like Asia, for example, has tons of options. I'm gonna do another video of my top vegan countries. If you do decide to go to a country that is not super vegan friendly, I do recommend that you get an accommodation with a kitchen. You can get tons of Airbnbs or hostels nowadays all have kitchens. So if you have a place that has a kitchen, you won't have to worry about so much about if the options aren't so abundant. Definitely do your research before you leave your hostel so you're not walking around hungry. Eastern Europe is a little bit more difficult. You definitely have to do more research before. I do recommend that if you are vegan to stick to the vegetarian and vegan restaurants, because sometimes you can go to places and people don't really understand exactly what veganism is, especially if it's not their native language. But also you need to be careful if you go to vegetarian restaurants and you ask for vegetarian food. Make sure when you specify that you're vegan, you're really very specific that you don't eat any byproducts from animals. If you stay in the big cities when you're traveling, you're not gonna have any problem whatsoever. And there's tons of vegan meetups and couchsurfing. There's tons of vegan communities. The vegan community is so warm and so open. All you have to do is just go find some vegans and they can help you out and tell you exactly where to go. There's tons and tons of resources for vegans. So do not be scared to travel abroad as a vegan. You won't have any problems. Well, until the next one, have a Merry Christmas. Bye bye.